OBS, why do you do that sometimes? Just does it for the split second, what the heck?
Are you feeling okay, Risa-chan? We're almost outside. I'm alright. I'm more worried about Teddy.
You okay there? We gotta go.
Oh.
I want to be alone for a while.
Hey.
My beautiful fur is all rough and coarse.
I'm also tearing at the seams. What does that even mean for me? Is that like me showing muscle underneath my skin?
And my nose hasn't been working too well either. So while I wait for my fur to grow back, I'm gonna train hard. Nobody can stop moi. Here goes. Ah.
What's gotten into you?
How do sips even work for you?
Talk to me, please. One more set. Another one.
Leave the dude be. Comes a time when a man's gotta stand on his own 2 feet.
I'm not sure this is really one of those times.
Well then, Chie and I will take Risa-chan home.
Yeah, she'll need a lot of rest. We can talk after she regains her strength.
Well, good luck, Teddy.
Just kick back and wait for my wonderful comeback. Peace out. I said this before, but I can sense something special about you, Sensei. There must be something that only I can do. That's how I feel when I'm with Sensei. That's why I'm gonna get stronger to find my special thing.
He's looking at you with fire in his eyes, awkwardly staring at you just like, I don't know, twitches around on the ground. It's him rank 2.
Here goes!
You should leave him be. In the event you're able to rescue Rise safely, now you must wait for her to recover. The mystery deepens. Will she be able to provide new insight into the case? The lounge is closed.
He's back!
Whoa there! Careful now, Dojima-san.
Ow! Damn it, who built a step here?
That'd be the carpenter, sir. Come on.
Come
take
on.
Your anger out on
What
the
are you
house.
doing, Fluffy
That won't
Bud?
solve anything.
Hey. He escaped. And he's off.
Woo! I'm home! Naruto! I'm back!
This is how drunk people talk, right?
Welcome back.
Oh, hi, Nanako-chan. Sorry, but could you go get his futon ready? Phew, I think he had a little too much to drink.
How else am I supposed to deal with this crap? Friggin' fancy talking kid. I've been in this line of work since you were all learning your times tables.
The prefectural police sent in special investigational support. Because, you know, we haven't really made any progress on the serial murders since they started in April. So this special support is supposedly a hotshot.
Is it really a
detective
serial
working with
killing with
private
only 2
agency.
dead? Doesn't that usually require 3 people, I think, technically? I don't remember.
Well, you should have seen the look on my face when I met him. He's only a kid your age. I hear he's a pretty sharp cookie, though.
He's also been here since Kanji's stuff went down.
Oh, he's a brat like any other. Ain't nothing he can do to help. He goes on and on about deductions and deductions. Ace or no ace, the prefecture ought to be more careful about giving us brats to babysit. Condescending bastards.
The kid said as long as he can be of assistance in solving a difficult case, he won't require a reward. Well, you can imagine the shine the higher-ups took to him after that, so we can't exactly turn him down.
Gadachi!
Sorry. In my big mouth.
You run your jaw like this is all some kind of joke. It's your fault to begin with for jumping the gun and hauling in that peeping Tom.
Oh,
And you can take your share of the blame too. Always wandering around crime scenes whenever something happens.
What crime scenes have we wandered around in? Just go to buy Dojima.
His futon's ready.
all right, Dojima-san, up and at 'em. Nanako-chan got your futon all ready for you.
Yeah.
Sure does stink like sake in here.
A day off from school. I need to go sell my crap. Let's see what's on the shopping program. Myth-like sword. Eh. Oh, we do need more cabbage for that one side quest, don't we? Now we can go turn some stuff in. This old lady is the one who wanted the key. I see, though, I've already opened it. You know, my daughter, well, I spoke to her and we found the key together. The thing you were looking for was quite flattering, young man, so I couldn't tell you that we opened it already. I'm sorry. It is true that you found a key for me, though. I should give you something for your troubles. I know. How would you like a secret lesson? Don't worry, it's free of charge. This brings back fond memories. Now listen up. If you want to get close to a girl, the first thing to know is that you can't ruffle her feathers. You have to keep telling her exactly what it is she wants to hear. That's a surefire way to win her heart. Be as fake as possible. And when the timing is just right, that's when you confess your love to her. But that'll end in rejection if you haven't caught her eye before then. You'll be stuck being friends forever if you can't win her attention somehow. Don't get lost in the friend zone. Basically, it all comes down to your actions that'll sway them from being lovers or just plain friends. Although, it's like trying to claim this is like a mechanic kind of thing for how the social links go. But honestly, what that choice is literally binary. Like, the thing will show up and say, yo, you can be more than friends if you go a bit further here. And if you pick yes, you're lovers. If not, you're friends forever. It's like, it doesn't really matter if you've been making the right choices all throughout their social link. Well, that's all I can tell you. Good luck. And with that, we get a free knowledge and courage upgrade. Which is the big thing to get there. Well, that's right, you can still feed the cat. Yeah, that one like goes on for a while. Although I'm not, I don't want to give it the huge fish, so if that ever happens, definitely a reset. I think one of them was over. No, wait. This is where. Yeah, this is where Cabbage Lady is, along with Cabbage Man Itachi. And to sell a whole lot of crap. 5 iron for my forehead. Rain Skinner. And 2 fans. Shoes. There are new shoes. Oh hey. Looking for kanji. Armor. Another armor. Another armor. Cool bead, that's anti-rage. Other strap is for agility, I think? Yep. There's the chance of rage and increase agility by 1. So amazing. I get Blackstone Mill. Which is quite a bit of an upgrade. Yeah, it's like plus 40 for the armor we have here. Huh. I find it kind of funny that the wolf tunic is for the girls. You figured that would be equipable by guys too. You're sure kinda suck. I guess it's meant for more of an evasion type build, I guess. It's a freaking golf club, it's not a sword. Oh yeah, I remember these ones being pretty freaking nice if we didn't have an Abba Trout. I mean, just the fact that any physical move he does has a high chance of giving any ailment is kind of insane. Plus 1 all stats with the skill agrees. That's a lot of luck. Hey, resistance to silence. And Kanji just has a damage boost on his. But as you might imagine, we're not going to be spending our money now. Damn, got 18 grand for that horn. We were just fighting the Great Beetles in the sauna for that one. The guy that wanted coal. He gives us 15 grand for that, so also pretty nice at this point. We already did the Fox quest. I was here. Alright, we're hanging with Marie today. And for Aeon 4. Hey, can I see a school? You're going to one, right? Want to see what that's like? Which is weird since it's a Sunday, so it should be closed? To take Marie with school with you.
Hey.
You go to school every day, right? You don't get tired of it? See. I want to say it's fun. This is the only decision that gives us points in this one. Oh, do they have a TV there? Can you watch Star Scandals? Star Scandals was our last boss fight. But she misunderstands. Marie seems to be enjoying this.
What's up?
Yo, partner, what you do? Oh, hey, Marie-chan. It's been a while, hasn't it? I heard that you've been with Chie and Yukika. So, showing her around, huh? What are you guys doing? Out on a stroll? Huh? You are? You tell Yosuke how Marie wants to see the school. I get it. Marie-chan goes to a different school after all, huh? So what could be special about our school? Oh well, alright, I'll join you. Allow me to welcome you to Yasogami High. Can I go inside? No problem. There's some committee meeting today, so the gate should be open. I mean, we can always say that we're showing you around the school. I guess that's the rare way of getting around if you do this on a holiday/Sunday. And here's our classroom. Pretty retro, huh? Guess you could call it cozy. So big. It is? Well, there's a lot of empty land here. Guess the school's pretty big if you count the fields and yards and stuff. What about where you are, Marie-chan? Is it cramped since it's in the city? Me? It's tiny on me. It's a single room.
For real?
One room? Seriously? It's some kind of advanced placement class or something? I don't know. Well, it's dark. The nose never says anything. Nobody ever says anything. It's boring. The nose? Is that what you call your teacher? Teacher doesn't talk. Is that neglecting your job?
Hey,
Hey, I want to see more. There's still more to see, right? Maria's very interested in your school. She's strange as she was last time. Then again, everybody I've gotten to know recently has been pretty much on the odd side, so I'm used to it. Tsugami High Rooftop. And this is where we hang out. What do you think? Is this a great place to spend your youth? Youth? How does someone spend youth? Give me an example. An example? Well, you know, building friendships, sharing your concerns, confiding each other, stuff like that. Kinda awkward to have to put it into words. I don't get it. Do green and black do that too?
why?
Why do you need to spend youth? Don't you have anything better to do? You want me to say more? Well, I mean, it's fun. Not being in superficial relationships, being with people who know the real you. The real you? Being with people like that helps keep me from losing sight of who I am, you know, so I can face myself. This is embarrassing, can't say anymore, sorry. Face yourself.
Why?
Let what go? I don't know what you mean. He doesn't seem to understand what is happening. Let's just end this here. Please forget I said anything. So, I know. I haven't seen the library yet, right? We don't have all day, so let's get going. Face your true self. Seems Maria's wondering about the meaning of what Yosuke said. I can understand Maria a little more now. Rank go up! Let's go.
See ya. Welcome back.
Alright, Nanako, I'm leaving to go hang out with your father's weird police friend. Shopping District Sozai Daigaku. I knew it. Stores out here closed too soon. I got off work early, so I thought I'd make something, but then I got lazy.
This is bad.
What should I do? I have tons of Nemono at home. My Toru-chan, how was work? Are you still working hard? Hi, yeah, I just got off. Have you had dinner yet? You're young, you need to eat up. Would you like to come to my house? I'm making your favorite Nemono. Today I got That's right, promised this kid I'd eat dinner with him. He's my boss's nephew, so I can't say no. Maybe next time. Oh, that's too bad. Well, next time then. Good night. Sucks away my will to live. Can you imagine how awkward dinner would be, just me and her? I don't really like her, Nemono, anyway. The Lotus Root is too tough. Oh, sorry for using you like that. You're a big help.
Huh?
At Dojima-san's? Well, isn't that a generous offer? Dojima-san's still at work, right? Does that mean it'll be just us? Isn't that weird?
Really?
You're seriously inviting me over? You don't think it'd be awkward? Adachi's looking at you like you're a rare breed. Well, I'm interested to see what you're like as a cook. When I was in high school, I never gave cooking a single thought. I just studied and studied. It was a pretty good school where your grades really mattered. It didn't matter mine, though. You get back as much as you put in, everyone knows that. My parents didn't care what else I did as long as my grades were good, too. Oh, that works out when you're a student. Sure, we pull each other's legs and push duties on each other. Being a grown-up is tough. Adachi gives a tired smile. But I guess lately things have been fun. Nice to know there's something I'm good at. This is embarrassing. Ew, that's murder! Adachi seems to be working hard on solving the case. Feel like you know Adachi a bit more. We're talking about dinner. Sorry, not today. Maybe next time. I'll just stop by someplace on my way back. You make sure to hurry home. Parted ways with Adachi and went home. Don't get goddamn carried away just because some scatterbrained idol is back in town. That's Rise for all you out-of-the-loop morons. All she does are variety shows and silly commercials. What's the damn point of running your mouth about some halfwit whose only talent is appearing on shows for idiots? This class seems to be full of students without their own identities, isn't that right? Why the hell do you look so upset? Stand your ass up, Bahu. Answer this, what is identity? Get the answer you think is correct. I see you already done the reading, smartass. Anyway, that's right. Identity is individuality. Individuality is the feeling that you are authentic and genuine. Those with identity would never take a liking to idols like that. You and your kids gain your identity by mimicking the idols you love. But not that those who imitate others have any true identity of their own. Gave the correct answer. Your knowledge has increased. As usual, hey, let's hang out later. This is just a parade of people. I ain't hanging out with either of you. Oh yeah, we do have people to turn our stuff into. Oh yeah, ointment is like the stronger version of medicine. So there... Yes, here she is. Left. The cabbage one. Just refurbishing on the second floor of the practice building. Wasn't there a dude on the first floor, or was that a different quest? Oh, and as I recall... Oh, wait, she gets another one? The glue stuck to that board you gave me a little while back. And the model's still attached. Yeah, that's right, it's just standing there. I bet you did that on purpose. Imagine having a model stuck to your desk. Only me, I swear. Oh, or... Yeah, that requires killing the flaming tables in Kanji's dungeon. The previous one was the tables back in Yukiko's. I'm trying to remember when you need to go buy the steak croquettes over at the... what's it called? At the... Oh wait, whoops. Shopping district. It's a trophy. On rainy days, one of the two. Time to hang with Yosuke again. Luna's grocery department. You're ready to help with restocking after Yosuke begged you.
Welcome!
Welcome, one and all. Choice salmon, 59 yen a slice, just as advertised. And while you're at it, how about some cheese? Direct from Italy and just 298 yen for today only. Restock this shelf too. Earned 5,500 yen working at Junes. Nice. In with Yosuke after work. I'm dead tired. I on the sale at the last minute. Dad was bugging me to find helpers. I didn't have time for that, but he wasn't listening.
Thanks,
Hey,
man.
I'm glad you were here. Thanks. Really are a good guy. Oh no, it's bitch and bitchier. No Hanamura. What's with the crowd today? It's way busy. If I'd known, I would have skipped out. Please don't. You got a bonus for today, right? Yeah, a whole 500 yen. Trying to save up. Give me a raise. I don't think I can help you there. What's the point then? We began talking nearby. They're talking very loudly. At this rate, my graduation trip will be somewhere in Japan. Maybe I should ask my parents to pay for it. Why'd you find a guy to pay? Like Saki did. Yosuke is biting his lip. Was it during our second year when Saki eloped, I mean? Yep, parents she got with a college guy who came home and went off with him. But she came right back saying she'd save money and leave on her own. Oh, you mean she was dumped? Who knows? She started working here to save money, didn't she? You know, as high school girls can make easy money if we really want to. Here's gossiping continues. Doesn't matter, it's just hot air. I'm not letting it get to me. Not to be talked about like that, though. We're the only ones who can avenge Saki-senpai. We're special, we're the only ones, so there's no need to bother with outsiders. Yosuke is smiling sheepishly. I think it's good you came along. Because of you, I was able to make it this far. Yosuke is nodding firmly. You feel your relationship with Yosuke has grown deeper. Rank 6. So that he gets Auto Tsukukaja. Which I'm not really gonna ditch something he's already got for that. I think it's okay, it makes him more dodgy and accurate. But honestly, I've never been the biggest fan of the Tsukukaja line outside of something like Nocturne, where it was broke as all hell. Seriously, that game got hilarious with Tsukukaja and Sekunda. Not you. I wonder what it is. I don't know. Just spent time talking with Yosuke.
Welcome back.
Actually, now that I think about it, I wonder if if there's anything interesting we can get from the night bar area. Size tatami. That's enervation. Got a whole bunch of stuff for Kanji. A bodyboard? Is this exhaustion? A bath lid. A big symbol. Oh, it's a Christmas wreath. We can get like all the early ones looks like? Accessory magic would actually be pretty good for Yukiko. Yeah. Nothing too major. I told you I was looking for a copy of a newspaper. It seemed important, but what happened to it? With your current level of expression, you might be able to get something out of him. Social link, go! The newspaper article? Oh yeah, I found it. Were you worried about it? About Chisato, my wife, when she was killed by a hit and run. I told you before, right, about the case where we never had a suspect? Get it now? There's nothing more I can say about it in this house. Let's stop there. Oh, whoops, that was the wrong op. Ah, damn it. Yeesh. If we picked 3, that would have gotten us more. Whoops. Nanako's mother was run over on her way to pick up Nanako from nursery school. I was actually looking at Yosuke's stuff. Oops. It was a cold day and there was no witnesses, so they didn't find her until much later. Until they got word to me, Nanako was waiting all that time at the nursery, all alone, waiting for her mother would never come. I couldn't tell Nanako that her mother was killed, that her father's job was to catch criminals couldn't find a single lead. I haven't given up, I'll catch that guy. I don't need a private life to do that, Nanako will understand. Dojima is biting his lip. Sorry, leave me alone for now. Rion? Thanks. I sense Dojima's pain. At least that's a fast. We didn't have to worry about any like cutscenes or anything there. There we go. Alright, we got some more books that we can pick up. I think this is, yeah, it's the understanding one. We're gonna go hang out with Strength. Need to get that up above 7, kind of ASAP. Are you going to practice? Oh, fuck. What? Well, that sucks. Well, I am now officially behind in strength. Great. Let's save. Damn, it's back before I went cleared the dungeon. Damn it. That sucks. Few things that kind of screws with looking at the list. There ain't a whole lot I can do to... God damn it. This always happens at some point where I get behind in one. Okay. Let's see. At least Adachi will be... Yeah, his will be going up. We only need to get him to level 6 before we stop needing to do anything with him. And it becomes like an automatic stage, like, story thing. The potatoes are still hard. Today we're having Shu. Shu? Oh, you mean stew. Yeah, Shu stew. Hey, you did it. Do you like stew, Adachi-san? Yeah, kind of. Kind of? I mean, yeah, I do like it. It's been a while since I had some. So, do you cook like this all the time? Bet Dojima-san tells you all the time what a great help you are. Let's see. Nope. I know, he's probably just embarrassed. Adachi smiles. I heard you were moving back in the spring. Bet Dojima-san's going to cry. Nanako's looking down, sadly. Oh, sorry, that's still a long ways away. Yeah. Hey, Nanako, have you seen this trick? Adachi produces a 500 yen coin. Now watch closely. Adachi clutches the 500 yen coin. You watching? The 500 yen coin disappeared. Oh, why again? Do it again! Nah, this time I'll show you an even better one. Look at your big bro's pocket. The 500 yen coin was in your pocket. You're the best, Adachi-san. I'm pretty good with my hands, so it comes easy to me. Adachi seems relieved that Nanako is smiling again. I should have been a magician, then I wouldn't be in such a... well, yes or no job like a government job. Not like I can make a living working with my hands. Like you know Adachi a bit more. That smells pretty good, I think. The shoe's about ready. It's stew. Shiatsu? Shoe! Wrong. No, I said it right. Good lord, everyone wants to hang. Oh, good. Okay, so we can do strength today. That'll put us behind in Hangman. But Hangman isn't as important as strength, honestly. What level are we at with Hold on. Yeah, we are at 5. Yeah, we do need to do this to catch up. And now I need to make a note. Hangman -1. There we go. Ko doesn't look very motivated.
Yo.
What's up, guys? Wanna grab some grub on the way home? Huh? Is practice over already? Mine? Yeah, they're just cleaning up. No, mine. It's over, isn't it? I gotta go home. What's his problem? Is he sick or something? Oh, we say here doesn't matter.
What?
Oh, well, it sucks. You better head home and rest up. You know, I'm pretty short for a basketball player. I guess. That has its advantages. I always get a kick out of driving right past all the tall guys. Makes me feel good, like it's something I can do and no one else. Not my grandma, not my sister, it's all me. That's the point. Who cares how hard I train? It's not like we ever play any real games. It's totally worthless, has no meaning whatsoever. Ko, you serious, man? I'm out later. What's up with him? Tell Daisuke about what Ko told you on the rooftop. You gotta be kidding. You should be celebrating that they let him play, not sulking. Damn it, I don't get any of this. Hang on, he said it was pointless, right? Because they don't play any real games? Well then, why don't we give him a real match? Sitting around here thinking about it won't do crap. We gotta take action, right? That's what I'm talking about. If it's a game he wants, it's a game he'll get. Daisuke is pumped. Anyway, why don't we start with setting up a real game? I got an idea. Hey, you! What's up, Daisuke? You switch over to the basketball team or something? Yeah, right. Listen to this. You guys are gonna have a real game, so pick a day and a team to play against. What? No way! Yes, wait, and if you don't play, I'll tell the teachers about all the homework you're always copying. That's low, man. Shut up. You better be ready too, because it's gonna happen soon. You got that? Soon. I got some endurance in the other guys too, so we should have no problem getting together a full team. Hey, is that supposed to be a compliment? Daisuke laughs. Hell, if we come out short, I'll play too. I don't really know the rules, but whatever, right? Daisuke laughed. You two planned a match for Ko's sake. The relationship has grown stronger. Rank 6. Alright, next practice will be a real scrimmage. Gonna go recruit more people. Catch you later, man.
See ya.
Alright, but Daisuke decided to go home.
You're back.
good. One of the reasons that was also a bit awkward is that we got to do a lunch meetup with Ko and Daisuke in order to get to 7 properly.
They look good.
No, I think we got enough for the side quest. Okay then, today we're making our lunch. If we don't get strength to 7 before sometime in early July, then we miss out on one of the books. Sizzling reaches a tantalizing crescendo. How should you check if the inside has been cooked enough? Cut a hole and look for juice. The meat is overflowing with clear juices. It came out perfectly. It looks delicious. And juicy hamburgers. There's Ko. Where I could have messed up with them. Okay, good. Strength 5. I'm just looking back through it all and just trying to figure it out. Man, this was like a couple days ago, it looks like. Already back to like... Oh, it was June 1st where we had our meetup with Ko last. Okay. Isn't the rainy season exhausting? I'm sure most of you aren't even motivated for this class, right? Gotta say, if you keep trying, something good will come of it someday. Wow, I said something inspirational. Just try not to take things too fast, that'll only tire you out faster. So let's take a quick break. I have an interesting question for you. Let's see, Ryo-kun. Which one of these is the name of a real river? I'm pretty sure it's not Piss Piss River, it's like Pai Pai, I think? Sounds like you're officially an ex-city boy now. That's not that mouse. Yeah, it's Pai Pai. Anyway, the river is in Nicaragua, and Pai Pai is pronounced Pai Pai. It shares the name with a water reed there. Lots more places have silly names. There's No Name Canyon in Colorado, or the city of uncertain Texas in America. But you can call it whatever you want, and it'll still be there. Isn't geography just fantastic? Oops, I wasted a lot of time on this. I hope I have enough time to cover everything that'll be on the test. Alright, should be getting Shirayate today. Oh, fuck. Why is all my stuff suddenly behind? Yeah, this should have been Chariot 8. Hey, what would be the next day? Hey, there's something I want to check real quick. This is just something I'm curious about on whether or not the meal was necessary exactly. See if we can do a Chie and wait. Oh, we're suddenly back to the 27th. Oh god. And save for a few days apparently. Wait, 27th. This is with Hierophant. So we have a few days we are just gonna be blazing through. Crap. Go buy the new books. I love how an oopsie from so far back is now completely throwing everything out of whack. On through. Get our cabbages. Now for the experiment. That would help fix that. Okay, good. So it isn't necessary to eat with them. Okay. Okay, so we aren't completely boned here. That made me nervous. Okay, so we aren't gonna get off track with Chie too. Wait, wrong one. got a shovel. Which actually ain't too bad. Tarakaja, I guess, is nice for random encounters. Hey, I just got the Junes apron from her. What the heck? Gonna see what she has for, like, ceiling, but I guess not. Whatever. It's always in, like, July where stuff starts really getting screwy. I had to train with Chie. In the movie I watched the other day, this guy knocked down a tree using only his leg. How does someone kick that hard? Just practice? Chie! Oh hey, Tadakeshi. Were you robbed again? No. Took off right after that, right? So I thought I'd apologize. Why don't you be a man and admit you ran away? What? Were you this anal before? You lose that sunny attitude, you won't have anything left. Shut up! Speaking of which, what's up with Yukiko-san? I saw her with you the other day. She seemed weirdly cheerful. She had this funky laugh, you know? That funky laugh, that's how she really is. Ah, you revved off on her, huh? Can't believe it. That's not Yukiko-san. She was better gloomy. Look, if you get into trouble again, I'll step in and help. Oh, thanks. So why don't you shut your mouth about Yukiko? You don't know anything about her. She's a good person, got it? What the hell? I just remembered, way back I saw Yukiko sitting by the road holding a dog. I asked her what's up and she said she ran away from home. She picked up the dog, but her parents told her she couldn't have a pet and that she'd have to get rid of it. Looked like she was dead or something. I tried everything I could think of to make her laugh. That's how we became friends. From that moment on, I told myself I'd protect Yukiko. Somewhere along the way I messed up and that shadow popped out. After that, I thought I'd try to focus on what's good about me. Sort of quit being nothing but the girl Yukiko can rely on, so I just tried my best. At finding the culprit and stuff, just generally being more reliable, that's all. I feel like I missed the point. Thanks, you're too kind. Maybe half a step? Wonder if there's anyone out there who can say, this is what makes me worthwhile. Guess everyone's looking for it. He was able to take a step forward and face herself. Feel your relationship with Chie has grown yet deeper. What you get? That's how she gets Bufula. She doesn't even learn it naturally in this one. Oh yeah, that dog Yukiko picked up has gotten real fat in my place. Come by and see it sometimes. Smells, but it's cute. Yeah, I'll walk it over to your house. I don't think we ever get to see her dog. Which is unfortunate. You can always use more cute puppers. Time to start up Devil. Feel someone watching you. Say to pretend not to notice and continue cleaning. Oh, is there someone else here?
Work.
Oh, it's you, the student worker. I see you're doing your job. I'm sorry, I haven't introduced myself.
Sayoko Uehara. Nice to meet you.
The nurse seems kind. When you're done here, come on by the nurse's station. I'll pour you some hot coffee. Just kidding. I hear you're a high schooler. Your skin is so smooth. Hey, you know what I'm getting at, don't you? Don't worry, no one will see. Oh, how adorable. I like you. When's the next time you're coming? I'll adjust my shift. Looks like even a town like this has something fun to do. You feel mischievous affection coming from Sayoko. A bond forming between yourself and Sayoko. I'll see you.
You again.
Oh. Okay. We haven't got any more stat boosts, have we? Call Fox. Fox is happy. And rank up. It's so nice that we don't need to worry about having matching personas for the Fox. It's my birthday! So much excited. Pretend not to notice and continue cleaning.
Nice work.
Were you waiting here for me? Oh, you sweet thing. Well then. Would you like to study with me? Perhaps a subject that they don't teach in school, if you catch my drift. Oh, you're an honest guy. That's cute in boys your age. Sayoko smirks at you. I don't find your type around here. The kids over here are much simpler. All they see is the carrot dangling in front of their faces. I know you seem to have some sort of secret deep inside you. I think it's irresistible. Sayoko smiles in satisfaction. You feel Sayoko's mischievous affection for you. I'll see you again. Alright, time to go pick up our new side quest. So cool. I think we have about a week left until resaves would have been, dead. See, can't remember, just... Wait, do we actually need to find the kid, or do we just find the dog? Oh, not you, kitty. It's on the riverbank? There it is. Look at the cute pupper. Dog ran away. Perhaps it's the dog referred to on the EMA the fox showed you. Needs to be aware of you. Oh wait, that's right. We need to get some of the food from the freaking crepe stand. Or steak stand, whatever. So it is a rainy day to try to buy that. Can't remember which one the dog likes. Alright, daycare time. Now it's time to study, study, study. Hey, no extra points. It's like an actually easy day for us to just, you know, get an actual triple. What's on the shopping program? A lot of bustier, a hell of a lot of peach seeds. Actually, the peach seed one might not be a bad idea to get because I think there's another side quest that wants a ton of them. What was my usual ritual for studying? Oh! Got it. Really, also getting all those soul drops is actually kind of nice, since that's about 100 SP worth. I just realized the online stuff seems to have turned off. Huh. Gotta turn that back on, because it is kind of fun on occasion to go like, I wonder what other people did today, kind of a thing? Huh. Let me turn that back on. I don't know. Huh. Oh well. Not the biggest loss. Need to go find the dog. It's up here. You talk to it gently. The dog became less wary of you.
Yo! Alright!
And for Rake 7 Yosuke. Came here with Yosuke for a quick bite to eat. So, what you gonna eat today? Hey Hanamura! What is it today? How come Kazumi could take the day off and we can't? Huh? We told you before we can't work Saturdays, so when we refused they were gonna fire us. I don't get this. Hey, I talked to the manager. Senpai, have you two been taking absences without leave lately? I just forgot to come. Besides, that's not the point. What are you gonna do about this? I have a date that day. How come you're favoring Kazumi, huh? You were like that with Saki, too. Huh? Don't try to hide it. We all know you like Saki and treated her special. I don't think Saki-senpai has anything to do with this subject. Yeah, it does. You told the other work to take it easy on Saki, too, didn't you? Think you do anything just because you're the manager's son? Says Kazumi now that Saki's dead? Don't even bother. She has a boyfriend. Don't you get? Saki didn't like you. Heard stuff from her. She may have acted that way, but... Sorry to badmouth Saki-senpai. Rion, who are you? You shut up. You're the ones who should shut up. What do you know about Saki-senpai? She didn't do things half-assed like you. She looked lazy, but she worked hard. She talked bad, but she was good inside. So she hated me. I knew that. She's not here anymore. I'm left behind. Just leave me alone. What the heck? Let's go. Damn, just blurted out a bunch of crap, huh? Oh, I'm more confused than ever. Yosuke has a self-mocking smirk on his face. Damn, another pathetic display from Yosuke, huh? Thanks, though.
Thanks.
Hearing you say that stuff to them made me happy. Yosuke smiling sheepishly. Your relationship with Yosuke has grown deeper. Damn, rank 7, baby. Now he can endure a mortal blow. Don't want to. I really don't want to. I'll go talk with Dad. At this rate, those two are gonna quit. Should tell him and apologize. Oh no, what do I want to do? I don't get it, even though it's my own future. Alright, but I'll see you later, Rion. Honestly, it almost feels like it would be better if they did get fired. Do steady, steady, steady. Only 2. That's it for Pascal. Did you get all that in your notes? Your brains aren't smart enough to retain this just by listening. Make sure you write it all down for later review. Especially, man is but a reed, the most feeble thing in nature, but he is a thinking reed. That's incredibly important. Are you paying attention, Yosuke Hanamura? I doubt you have many deep thoughts going in your daily life. Who said this? Man is but a reed, the most feeble thing in nature, but he is a thinking reed. Just said Pascal. I'm spacing out, you totally caught me. Real, you gotta help me, man. Oh, I see what you did pick up on something I was saying while sitting there with that stupid look on your face. As but a reed, but he is a thinking reed. Come in for the man of Blaise Pascal. Write that down. Alright, so if a man is a thinking reed, do you know what an unthinking reed is? An unthinking reed is just a reed, so I expect you idiots to at least keep thinking and read some books. Oh, thank God, Rion. I don't know what he would have said if I'd given the wrong answer. And for all the hangout requests, this is just Yosuke today. Well, this day ain't too bad. Nope. Pretty sure for like the next set of like tests, you need to have like brainwide. You need to have rank 4 knowledge, I think, to get top in like #1 spot. Going outside, see if that helps. Nope. What happens if we give him the wrong answer? I see that we got at least one unthinking read here. Just a read, stupid king moron. You embarrassed Yosuke, you should apologize to him later. Oh, but he doesn't actually request us to hang out? Oh, do we actually need that for the next Yosuke hangout? Interesting. Let's try this instead. Go outside, back in, then we go study. Ah, that one worked. I keep hoping to actually hit rank 4 knowledge. Alright, now for the next part with the doggo. He's back at the floodplains now. Oh no way, I guess he's on the other part of the floodplains. There he is. I became less wary of you. Yeah, you have to do this for a few freaking days. Which is a bit annoying, not gonna lie. Yo, broski, let's get you caught up with Chie. Actually, I have nothing we can do to increase our social link points with this one. Wandered here with pensive Yosuke. Yosuke's holding on to something. Found this. It's a print clip sticker I took with Saki-senpai. When I first got here, she insisted on taking it. Back then, somewhere inside me, I thought I was above this place. A lot of people saw me as the enemy because June S was going to ruin the shopping district. When I met her, she told me parents are parents, you're you. Yeah, she didn't really mean it. It made me happy. Because of her, I started to think maybe this town wasn't all that bad. But then...
No.
Didn't matter as long as she was still alive. Why did she have to die? It pisses me off. It makes me mad. Want to talk with her more. Want to get to know her better, but she's not here anymore. Yosuke's sobbing out loud. And I get it now. I want to forget about Saki-senpai if she's not here anymore. I want to forget that I was living a boring life in the middle of nowhere. When the murder started, I got excited. That there was finally a point to me being in Inaba. I thought I could forget Senpai was gone. The fact that I was such a loser. I jumped at the murders and never once thought about what I was doing. Didn't even take the first step. I'm sorry, Saki-senpai. I'm sorry, Rion. Yeah, Yosuke nodded with red eyes. I think I'm awake now. I need to get over the fact that Saki-senpai isn't coming back. And that when this case ends, I'll have nowhere to run. And I won't have changed. You made me realize that. If you were able to act as Yosuke's crutch, you feel a bond between you and Yosuke. Sweet! You did used to learn this naturally, kinda like with Chie. So, been a while with Yosuke and walked him home. Our next magician persona is gonna be nuts. Oh, hey. Dang, still haven't even gotten a freaking level. I swear, knowledge takes forever. Okay, yeah, we're supposed to be doing this today. Thankfully, don't need to worry about it. Okay, now we need to go back to the Samigawa floodplains and find the doggo. Doggo needs to go home. Over here. There he is. Dog is trying to run away. Seems to like you, but seems to be out of energy. Perhaps it's hungry. Something a dog would eat, it would become energetic again. Dog looks happy. There we go. There we go, rank 7. It's the scrimmage game that you and Daisuke planned against another school. Is the other team here yet? More importantly, is Ko here yet? Daisuke, this is the gym, not the field, you know. I'm on the basketball team today. Alright, they're here. Game's about to start, Ko. Huh? Wait, we don't have enough players. See 5 of us right here. That's counting you? Look, I know you think that no matter how hard you train, you're not accomplishing anything. But you can't do it all by yourself. You got us, and you got the rest of the guys showed up today. Don't forget that. The scrimmage begins. Those skills are undeniable, but the opposing team is passing well. It's a close game. Playing your best today. Your defense is tenacious, and you managed to prevent the opposing team from scoring several times. But the score is tied. There are only a few seconds left on the final buzzer. The opponent fakes out Daisuke and scores. Your team lost the game. Three of you came up here after the game. Can't believe we lost. Ryun and I were on fire out there too. Not surprised though. Won't name any names, but we have one guy out there who didn't even know what traveling is. No matter how hard you train, you can't do it all by yourself. Is that how it went? And even after dropping a pearl of wisdom like that. Shut up, damn it. Look, the whole reason we set up this match was for... I know, it was all for me, right? Yeah, I feel better. Don't know how to say it, but I don't feel so alone anymore. Does that make sense? Go looks up at the sky. And they have been feeling bad for my parents. They took me in and raised me, hoping that I'd carry on the Ichijo name, you know? Then Sachiko was born. Even if she can't carry on the name, she'll be the successor of the family. What does that make me? I'm not even related by blood, so do I even have a purpose? I think there's no point in them even raising me anymore. Can I just leave? Why, your mom and dad say something? Oh, they've all been really good to me. Whoops. Oh, you think just because they're not your real parents, they're not your family? Oh, in this family? That's a little bull. What do you mean? If we can be family without being related, why are they getting a tutor for a 2-year-old? Why is it suddenly okay for me to play basketball? I can quit my lessons, don't have to go to the social gatherings anymore. Why would they tell me that stuff? It means they don't need me anymore, does it? I've been replaced, right? Sorry, I know yelling at you guys won't solve anything. I'm gonna drop by the Institute. The Institute, you mean? Yeah, the orphanage. Thinking maybe I'd ask about my real parents. Oh no. That's what you need to do, then do it. I know you'll be back.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, man. Hey, about the game, when I heard you set it up just for me, made me really happy. Thanks again, guys. Joe laughed sheepishly. The plan you and Daisuke made was a success. You feel your relationship has grown stronger. Rank 7. Okay, we're safe now. There he goes. I don't know why it wasn't. Too bad we lost. Dude, shut up! Sometimes you gotta lose a battle to win the war, or however that goes. Yeah, except we didn't win anything.
See ya.
We now have cabbages! Is this even the right environment to grow corn? There it is. We've hit 4. We just need one more, and we are done with freaking knowledge. It's kind of weird that I've actually managed to get... I guess we have to focus on knowledge a bit more than the others, but still. We got it up before courage, diligence, or understanding. Okay, so today... Playing it with I.
Sure.
There, I don't have anything better to do. I feel like getting something that's easy to slip into. Doesn't look like they've gotten anything new in. I already have all of this. I'll get something next time, but I want something today, too. I came here to buy, not to look. I looks enthusiastic.
Hey.
Hey, I'm thirsty. Buy me an iced latte.
Huh?
Did you seriously just say that? Probably the first guy who's ever taken that tone with me. I was surprised. Hey, Ai-chan, you're back again? Oh no. This is her side hustle when she's not working at Junes? Well, yeah, are you looking for anything in particular today? Oh, we got a person that's just your style. Guys will be all over you. That's alright, not shopping for purses today. Is that your boyfriend? He's quite a handsome one. Are you gonna introduce me to him? I've had the worst luck with men lately. We were at the bar the other night. Sorry, I really gotta get going. I'll be back. I hate salespeople. I'm the one who keeps them in business. Why do they have to pounce on me every time I go in there? They should get rid of all salespeople, put in vending machines. Press a button, out come your clothes. Doesn't it? I don't need all that pointless banter. Really, that sales clerk, what's going a bit far, just like jumping into her love life and kinda hitting on the guy she was with? I can see right through it. There's no such thing as a relationship without ulterior motives. I look somewhat sad. I don't know why, but I got a little annoyed when she was talking about you back there. She said you were handsome. Good for you, I guess. It looks like she's pouting. I feel like you understand I a little bit more now. Rankle up! Let's go home. It'll be dark by the time we get back. Not like I have any reason to hurry.
Goodbye.
Welcome.
Yeah, I got my peach seeds. Gonna hang out with Uncle. Not hanging with you today. Today we'll look at Yukichi Fukuzawa's Gakumon no Susume, or An Encouragement of Learning. Open up your textbooks. This Gakumon no Susume has a reference to the U.S. Declaration of Independence. The parrot, once you start reading, there's a famous line at the beginning. It is said that heaven does not create one man above or below another man. Gakumon no Susume is famous for this line. However, the "it is said" portion shows that it is a reference. So, this famous quote is a quotation in itself. Are you listening, Rion-chan? What is the beginning of the Gakumon no Susume a reference to? The Bible! He gave us the answer in the statement. Yes, it's referring to the U.S. Declaration of Independence. Before writing Gakumon no Susume, Fukuzawa wrote Seiyo Jijo, or Conditions of the West. In that book, he actually translates the entire declaration into Japanese. So he similarly used the reference in Gakumon no Susume. Well, let's move on. Any existing distinction between the wise and the stupid? Here's the correct answer. Gonna go hang out with Yukiko. Wait, what? Okay, this isn't supposed to actually be an upgrade day. It's just supposed to be a spend time day. We're gonna get her to 7. I'm gonna find the answer for here we go, Princess 7. Fortunately, yeah, it doesn't look like we can actually use this as a chance to actually, you know, get caught up with Hangman. Is he actually over in... Because as I recall, he moved from in the school at some point. Ooh, we can. Okay, so that will be going to 2, right? Yes! Good! We had a crisis today in our social links, but we somehow managed to get around it! Although, actually... Hold on. I'm too paranoid. I want to, like, save and confirm that Yukiko's will go through. Oh, hey, he's got another one for us. Hard boots, huh? Oh, that's something we get from... Oh, no. Hell, not gonna be doing that until after the next dungeon, that's for sure. They don't think we had the option of buying? Yeah. Great. We're gonna quickly save here. There are some that kind of like trick you into thinking that you're doing hangout. You're like doing a full hangout when it's not, as I recall. Yep, it looks like it. Yep, it does hit rank 7. Okay. We are good to go. Oh, wait, hang on a second.
You're back.
I think that might actually, like, kind of interfere with another one. Hold on. Gotta look up drops. Like the desk refurbishing one we picked up, that might actually interfere. Tables. Going in the wrong menus, it's quest. Oh, it's 34. Oh, okay, it's only dropped by the dancing hands. Okay, we don't need to worry about that. Good. Okay. There's another one we can do? We can't actually just fast travel up to the 3rd floor. There's that few, like, little reason to go to the 3rd floor. Uh-huh. You know, there used to be a clean club at this school. I'm the last surviving member of that club. I mean, everyone else has graduated already. I will this year. And the club will be gone. I'm looking for someone to continue my passion. Seem promising. Would you be interested in succeeding me? If the equipment that shows you are indeed worthy of taking on the passion for cleanliness. Oh, wait. What? Okay, the clothes you get from the Croco fur. It says trade EI katana with artisan apprentice on practice building 2nd floor. for part of this. That means I do need to buy one of these. Thankfully, I actually got the stuff for that. That would actually require getting 10 freaking golden cloths from the Phantom Mages in Yukiko's castle. Okay, practice building. I keep doing a whole bunch of rando stuff. No, not you. What are we looking for here? Oh, hey, here we go. Okay, we trade our katana for a mop. Used for mock battles between kids. Now revive for use in true battles. Looks like we could have actually done this before going into the dungeon, which... I don't know, that's really better than this Y-hander I've been wielding. Yeah, time for Hangman 2. Naoki, who had finished helping his parents. Place is pretty good, huh? I usually eat here a lot because it's so close to our place, but for some reason I haven't eaten here recently. Better the food? Nah, I've been coming here since I was a kid, but for some reason I've never really gotten tired of it. Naoki is tilting his head. The liquor store is pretty busy, but I can't do much to help. It's actually not our business that's busy. Most of the media stopped coming around, but if there's nothing new to report on, sometimes they'll pop up. Lately, the neighbors have been coming up one after the other. Poor thing, they'll sob. A lady from the neighborhood association came. Funny how she never actually spoke to sis before. And they'll all tell me, you need to live an admirable life for your sister's sake. It's suffocating. I mean, what exactly is an admirable life anyway? Oh, making my parents happy is living admirably. I guess I can see that, Naoki is thinking.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, I just seem to talk about odd things when I'm with you. Anyway, let's eat. Chinese food isn't good once it gets cold. Chef's glaring at us.
See you.
You're back.
Yep, we can mark as agenda today, which is what we're going to be doing. So they clean the dark, silent hallways. But you heard something from down the hall. So I had to pretend not to hear it and continue cleaning. Oh, hey, there's Death. You see an old lady in a morning dress. Is she real? My. Oh, forgive me. And the old lady's looking in your direction. The old lady left. Who was she? I could have found you and brought you here. Well done. You could just slack off and do a half-assed job, but you really do work your cute little butt off, don't you? By working at a job like this. You're a starving student. Then should you really be caught up here with a naughty lady like me? Sayoko smiles mischievously. But still, a young child shouldn't be wasting time wiping windows at the hospital. I'm sure there are girls who would cry if they saw you doing menial chores like this. Speaking of which, say, do you have a girlfriend? Oh, then you can't let your girlfriend see you like this, Sayoko smiling mischievously. High schoolers are so young. They're only 10 years younger, but they seem so far away. It's like they're glittering, I feel this. What do you call it? Envy? Maybe that's why. I just want to see them get screwed over by life. Oh, that was a joke, of course. Half of it was, anyway. Do you see what I'm getting at? Oh, I keep telling you, silly, that that's the kind of reaction I just find irresistible. Sayoko smirks at you. I have to go now. I have a lot of work piling up, but I just can't help myself. It's because you're just so cute. Sayoko smiles in satisfaction. You can feel Sayoko's mischievous affection for you. Alright, Lycan. Wait, which old lady? Sayoko or Death? I mean, I call her that because that's literally what she calls herself.
I'll see you
Sorry to
again.
bother you while you're on the job. Keep up the good work, okay? And it's raining. Okay. But real quick, trophies we can pick up, as I recall, when it's raining. So first... There we go. That's a trophy. There's another one that we can do over here. It takes time to just turn a dial. And yes, that is in fact a trophy. Now we just reload and we don't have to worry about spending that time. We are gonna go rank up the fox, though. Again? I'm just too much for your phone, apparently, man. I don't remember. What are the stats on the Super Croquette? I don't remember. Source 50 HP. It's twice as good as the steak. GA calls lies and shenanigans. Fox is happy. Too bad he doesn't get any different, like, social link up scenes.
Welcome back.
And it's doing a lot of raining again. I think we all know what that means. Oh no, it's a ghost. Oop! Our courage went up to daring. We're only one away from maxing it. Oh no! She's back! The old lady in morning garb is sitting there again. Good evening. I'm sorry about what happened last time when I was staring at your face. You look like someone I knew. The old woman smiles gently. Do you work here? Like, what? Like, no matter what, like, says about, like, the guy says, any plus 2, any plus 0. Apparently what we answer here gives effects for devil.
Is that so?
That's wonderful. I have a granddaughter about your age. She went back home today, though. Thinking about it, meeting you here is a wonder. But I won't be coming back here anymore. This isn't a big town. We might run into each other eventually. I like to take the sun at the riverbanks when I have days off. The river sparkles so beautifully. It all feels so good, it saddens me. I'll be going now. By, Hisako, I think is her name?
Oh, you're here.
Here you are, talk about timing. That room over there needs some work done in it. Perhaps you could. No, whatever, just get in there. Screw it, I won't be subtle about it. Drop your pants. Okay, everything's back in order. The patient who had been in this room left just a little while ago. Want you to mop the floor. Don't ask what happened here. I was just kidding. The patient who was here was released today. He returned right from the brink of death. Sayoko smiles mischievously. He was a good patient who always listened to what I said. Plus, he was the president of his company at a young age. He was handsome, didn't complain, and independent. Want to get back to his work desperately. And thanks to his perseverance, he was able to leave even earlier than we had scheduled to release him. Thank you for caring for me, he said, bowing to me so happily. Then he turned around and walked out. He said such stupid things like that he loved me. Everyone leaves. They only need me when they're my patients. In the end, they all leave me. This coming from a kid? Sayoko shrugs. I must not have been making sense. Forget about what I was saying. I'll ask another janitor to handle this room. You go on home. The streets are dark. You shouldn't be here. You won't want to get caught by me. Sayoko gives you a faint smile. I feel that you just saw a bit of Sayoko's inner self.
Nice work.
He doesn't seem to be letting up. This is the last day to rescue Rise. Oh, we're gonna go eat at Aya's. This time we're aiming for understanding and diligence because those are the only two that have not hit rank 4 yet. So yeah, they're the ones that need it the most. Will we get those in one go? Oh god, it's like main plot tomorrow. Understanding, knowledge, and diligence! Perfect! No level up, but still, we got more progress on them, right?
And now, the weather. The week ended on a wet note as rain clouds moved into the area. As a result, a thick fog is expected to form in the Inaba region later tonight.
The fog will set in tonight. I guess it wouldn't have been too bad of a reload here. It's midnight. Fog has set in. No one is appearing on the Midnight Channel. Since Rise has been rescued, it seems like the killer was thwarted this time. Fog is covering the town. Welp! You can hear sirens in the distance. Did something happen? Your cell phone is ringing. It's from Chie.
Did you hear yet? They found a dead body just outside the shopping district. I don't get it. I mean, Look, we're all meeting at Junes. Come over right away.
Sure that you rescued Rise. It would be best if you hurried to Junes.
Yosuke went over to check out the scene. He should be back soon.
Yeah, it was murder, all right. The body was hanging upside down on an apartment's rooftop railing.
But how could that...
That's not all. The victim this time... It was King Moron.
Dun dun dun.
King Moron?
You mean that King Moron? Senpai's homeroom teacher?
Why? What on earth is going on here?
How am I supposed to know? But I talked to a guy there who saw it. It's true. There's no mistake.
Gotta be shitting me. Ain't the killer targeting people who get shown on TV? I ain't never seen King Moron on the Midnight Channel or any other programs.
Why did this happen?
I thought we finally figured some things out. Were they...
Oh, what's...
Maybe the Midnight Channel doesn't have anything to do with this.
Damn it! We came so far and now we're back to square one! Were we in over our heads, trying to catch a culprit that even the police couldn't find?
Damn straight. We started this thing because the police can't tell their asses from their elbows. We give up now, and that shithead's gonna be on the loose forever. This ain't the time for bitching and moaning. We just gotta keep on keeping on.
Kanji-kun.
Huh. Big talk from someone like you, Kanji.
What's that supposed to mean?
I know. We're dealing with a murderer here, but we've all risked our lives to get this far. No way we'll back down. And we promised the bear, too.
Hey, that's right! Maybe Teddy knows something about this.
Well, since moping around won't do us any good, let's go see him.
Huh? There's staff here?
Now that's unusual. Hi there. Did something happen?
Ah, Yosuke-kun.
Great timing. Did the manager tell you anything about this? There's been this weird mascot around our department for quite a while now. Is there some kind of campaign on today?
Mascot?
He said his name was, what was it? Terry? Eddie?
Well, there are no customers around, so I guess it's fine. I better get back to my station.
Please don't tell me.
Whoa! He's here!
Red alert! Red alert! The SCP has breached containment!
What the? I mean, how'd you...
It took you guys long enough. I've been waiting.
Teddy, are you okay on this side?
How did you even leave your side?
Of course I can come out. There's an exit. It just never occurred to me to do it before. But spending time with you all sparked my curiosity about this world. I did wonder if it was a good idea, but my feet started moving before I could decide. And when I thought about it, I had nowhere to go, and it was a waste to go back. So I waited here for you. Oh, someone asked for my name, so I told them, I'm Teddy.
So that's why.
Oh, yeah, there's something we need to ask you. How long have you been here, Teddy? Did anyone enter the other world?
I stayed until the fog settled in on my side, but no one came.
You're positive? You really didn't sense a single person?
I just said that I didn't. I was there all by myself, like always.
And your nose wasn't clogged or anything?
Aren't you listening? I was utterly, totally, and 100% alone! That's why I came over here! But I can understand if you don't believe me. My senses aren't that good lately anyways. Oh, Sensei's heart is radiating pure kindness.
Well, it's true that the Midnight Channel was blank last night. And even before that, Teddy says he didn't sense anything, right?
Does that mean King Moron was never on that side?
What's going on?
Hey, I want to go somewhere.
Huh? Now ain't the time, dude. You serious? Where do you want to go anyway?
I want to give this to Rise-chan. It's for her.
Receive glasses from Teddy.
Rise-chan will probably back us up from now on. So I'm gonna fight alongside you with everything I got. Don't think of me as the same cute little Teddy. I'm an all-new model. I have a powerful attack, an unbeatable defense, and a winning smile. Today begins the new legend of Teddy!
Wow, a new legend.
Teddy has joined the group as a frontline fighter. He'll definitely be a strong asset in your battle against the shadows.
Uh-oh, people are starting to stare. Keep it down, will you, Ted? Come on, let's go somewhere else. Okay, just to make sure, I'm gonna ask you one last time. Nobody was over there except for you until the fog came back, correct?
That's what I've been saying.
He didn't show up on the Midnight Channel either.
What's up with that?
No clue. But I think we can be sure now that King Moron was never thrown into the TV.
Then what? He was killed over here? Why not throw him into a TV like all the rest?
They couldn't? Well, they've done it a bunch of times already, but I guess everyone screws up sometimes.
Maybe the culprit thought he couldn't kill any more people by throwing them into TVs. I mean, we prevented his last 3 attempts in a row.
Oh, I get you. That could be it.
So they snuffed someone on our side this time to make sure it worked. Damn it. If that's true, then we have no way of preventing more murders unless we catch the killer.
We need more clues. I wonder if Rise-chan's up and around yet.
Yeah, we'll have to put our hopes on her.
It's so hot out. I'm taking this off.
Wait, you're not talking about your head, are you? Cut it out! There's kids watching! Jeez, they'll be scarred for life if they see an empty mascot walking around. Have a little consideration, man.
I'm glad you're back to normal, though. Your fur's all fuzzy again.
Can I feel it?
No. Actually,
Only
I know
the
you're
ladies can
hollow
pet
egg.
this teddy.
I trained and trained, hoping to someday score with Chie-chan and Yuki-chan, and now I finally have an inside.
Yeah, good job with that.
Come on. Can't we give it a rest with the whole scoring thing?
You had the misfortune of planting that idea into Teddy's
Your
head.
head off isn't gonna cool you down.
But I just told you I'm not hollow anymore. It's too hot. I can't stand it.
We gotta go into anime for this.
It's so hot. Whoa! What the? Much better.
No way!
This is for the ladies.
Now that hit the spot. Hey, Chie-chan, Yuki-chan.
Yes?
Do you have anything to wear? I'm basically like a newborn at the moment.
Teddy? Is that really you? Wait, did you say you're like a newborn? Then don't take the bottom part off. You need some clothes, right? Come on, let's go look around.
That's Teddy? He said he's not hollow anymore. So, like, he grew himself a body in there?
What kind of creature would do that? I mean, what is he? Then again, this is hardly the first bizarre thing we've seen. And I gotta admit, it's probably better than him walking around in his bear suit. Oh hey, weren't we gonna see about talking to Rise? I was so shocked that I lost track of what we were talking about. Let's head over to Rise's place. As for Teddy, he's with the girls, so he should be fine.
It's finally the season for topsicles again.
Whatever a topsicle is, I imagine it's some form of popsicle, but
Dude, how
is
many
the
are you
tops?
going to eat? You're gonna get a stomachache.
Sorry we're late.
How'd it take you that long to find clothes for Ted? Whoa. Is that you, Teddy?
Oui, monsieur. How do I look?
Oh god, who spoke French to him?
I can't believe it. It's like, who is this guy?
I have to say, it totally blew my mind. But he's Teddy, all right. This guy had to make it a huge ordeal. Everything was new to him, so it turned into a big mess. He was so excited in the women's section that he started blabbering. Hey, you can't just go around doing whatever you please when you're in this form. Got it?
Well, he can't help it. It's his first time in our world.
All right. You don't need to get all mopey like that. I never said I won't forgive you.
I'm so glad. I was worried that you didn't like me anymore.
Oh, man. If you can behave yourself, you'll be pretty cute.
Is he cute? What do you think, Kanji?
Huh? What are you asking me for?
Well, I was just wondering if he was your type.
Oh, I get it. What you're really asking is, Will you please beat the shit out of me, Kanji? It ain't funny, Yukiko-senpai.
Sorry. You'll have to forgive Yukiko. She's helpless when she gets this way.
Oh, please, everyone. Don't fight over me, baby.
Shut up! You picking a fight with me?
Hey, Teddy doesn't have a preference. He goes for
Jeez.
all
Oh,
comers. This hands a 1,000 yen bill to Kanji.
Here, Kanji, get whatever ice cream you want. Just share it with Teddy. We're gonna head for the tofu shop. Wait here until we get back.
Wow, you're rich.
I can't just take this from you.
Think of it as a welcome back party for Teddy. Just don't go around making a racket.
Whoa, Yosuke, what's gotten into you? You're acting like a real senpai all of a sudden. Oh, I get it. You might say differently, but you're still nice to Teddy. I'm glad Yosuke's developing into such a mature adult, someone who doesn't let trifles bother him.
What? You're worrying me, Chie.
I smell something.
Oh,
It's
about Teddy's
off.
clothes, that's all. We didn't have the money for them, so we charged the rest to you.
Charge? What? You put it on my account? Oh, what the hell, Chie? I never said you could do that.
What else were we supposed to do? That stuff was expensive, even for Juness.
Then why didn't you get him cheaper clothes?
You seriously charged it to me? Why would you do that? You know I just bought a motorcycle. I'm broke.
So, if you're already broke, a little more debt isn't gonna make much of a difference.
That's kind of fucked up, GA.
What?
Come on, baby. Stop fighting over...
Shut up! This is your fault, you know. Ah! You listen here, Ted. You better take really, really, really good care of that. If you put even a single tear in it, I'll make your next set of clothes out of the bear hide you took off.
Yo, Teddy, don't let it get you down. Let's go get some topsicles.
Let's go on ahead. I think they're going to be a while.
I'm not a part of this.
Ah, I had a feeling you'd come.
You're...
Are you here to ingratiate yourself with Risei Kujikawa now?
Jeez, why did the clerk even let them charge it to someone else? Huh? Wait, you're that guy we saw with Kanji.
Precisely. I don't believe we've met since then. In fact, I don't believe I've ever introduced myself. My name is Naoto Shiragane. I'm investigating the multiple murders that have occurred here. Mind if I ask you a few questions on the subject? The latest victim, Kenshiro Muraoka. He was a teacher at the school you all attend, correct?
So what?
The public is focused on the fact that he is associated with the second victim's school, but what intrigues me is the inconsistency. This Muraoka has never appeared on television. What do you make of that?
How are we supposed to know?
Well, we'll leave it at that. For my part, I'd like to solve this case as quickly as possible. I'll be keeping an eye on you all. Well then, until we meet again.
Yeah, it's only gonna take you over 5 months to solve all
Who is
this.
that guy?
It felt like he completely saw through us. He even knew about the TV thing.
Oh, hi. Risei-chan, are you okay now?
Good, good.
Are you all here to check up on me?
Well, yeah.
Oh, do you guys have a moment? there's something I want to tell you. Follow me. My grandma.
Huh? Sure, okay.
The poor foxes that get to
Yeah,
show up
I
in this
remember being
scene.
at my house. When I came to, though, I was already in the other world.
Aw. Still no real information on the killer.
We met this weird kid named Naoto a second ago.
Oh, he's come to the shop several times. He asked me a lot about the incident. I didn't tell him anything about the other world, though. I figured it'd be a waste of time. Actually, he asked me about you guys, too, but I just made up some stuff. Like, they found me unconscious on the roof at Jeunesse.
Well, I guess that's close enough to the truth.
So...
What's up?
I really appreciate what you did for me. Thank you so much! I love you guys!
Huh?
Oh.
Oh, you don't have to thank us.
Hey, old Samos, thank you for that raid. Welcome out, everybody. Holy crap. How are you all doing?
Dude, she's so cute. Man, it's finally hitting me that you're the real deal. You really are Risette.
Were you not paying attention to her whole shadow self and all that? She doesn't like being called that, dude.
Well, I know I sounded gloomy and all from stress, so I thought you might not like me that way. Do I sound weird? Oh, but I guess it sounds more natural this way to the public. I'm sorry. I've practically lost touch with what the normal me is like.
No need to apologize. Just do what comes naturally.
I think everyone has multiple sides to them. You don't have to force yourself to decide on just one.
How was your stream, Samos?
It sounds convincing when Yukiko says it.
Huh? Really? Thanks. I'm glad you're the first people I got to know here.
Oh yeah, we almost forgot your present. The teddy glasses. You don't have to take them, but... well...
Eddie gave you a pair of glasses to hold on to for when Rise joins you, but what should you say when giving them to her?
Senpai, would you be struggling without my help? I can help you in that world, right? With my power. So wouldn't it be better if I joined the team?
Oh, nice. How is it? I hear some people saying it's like Harry Potter Dark Souls or something. And the glasses to Rise.
Kind of like proof that you're one of us.
Which is weird. I would expect it to be more like a kind of an RPG slash life simulator kind of thing. You know, kind of like Persona. You spend the day doing the classes, making friends, and at night you go fight monsters or something. Or go into the dungeons as part of it. Either way.
I see. I do remember you all wearing glasses over there. Thanks, Senpai. Now I'm part of the team too.
Rise Kujikawa joined the group. She'll definitely be a strong asset solving the case. Rank 6. We got a double full level up, which will be very handy for the next dungeon.
I'm going to Yasugami High starting tomorrow. But I don't have any friends yet, so don't ignore me, alright?
Yeah, I'm sure many people will be ignoring the freaking idol in school. Legend Arceus? Huh. I'll say, leave it to me here to boast up our courage.
Wow, I didn't realize you were so cool, Senpai.
This sure is a rough time to transfer here, though. The kidnappings, King Moron's death, all that and exams are soon, too.
Wait, if it's Legends Arceus style, does that mean it got, like, turn-based combat then?
Exams. Now I'm depressing myself. I wonder if there's any chance they'll be cancelled.
I doubt it. They always hold exams, rain or shine.
I mean, an excuse to take a week away from the player. You know they can't resist that.
I almost got killed by those monsters. Compared to that, exams are nothing.
Alrighty then. Let's discuss the case some more tomorrow at our special headquarters.
Yo, how's it going? Dude, Teddy ate 5 Topsicles. Though if you count the ones I had before, that makes 6, so I still win.
No one asked.
We're all done talking already. Let's go, Senpai.
When did you get so chipper?
Do you go to Yasogami like Senpai? I'll be starting school there tomorrow, so I hope we get along too.
Huh? Oh. Cool. What grade are you in?
So where's Teddy?
What's he doing? What did he get
He's over
into
there
this
finishing
time?
up his 5th Topsicle. What are we gonna do with him?
Well, I guess I'll take him home.
Dad, this weird bear guy followed me home. Can we keep him?
Good evening. This is Nightline News. Our top...
Oh.
The serial murder case in Inaba has claimed a 3rd victim. The news shocked local residents who have not seen another murder in 3 months and assumed the spree had reached its end. The deceased taught at a local high school. Since his body was found arranged in a similar manner as the last 2 victims,
Need Moran's pictures on the news. Seems he really was murdered.
What's wrong? Was it someone you know? He died?
Nanako seems scared. Oh, I'm here with you? Yep.
I'm alright.
Always gotta get them free points. Nanako seems somewhat relieved.
this marks the 2nd consecutive death after Miss Saki Konishi's, where the target was involved with Yasogami High.
So if you say it's more magic stuff, does that mean it's kind of like range combat with like Dark Souls dodging kind of stuff? So kind of like, damn, what was it? There was kind of like a survival horror, like 3rd-person shooter that was like Dark Souls. Remnants of something, I think? Oh god, I know I have this game. Hold on, is it gonna bug me? Be under my R's, right? No, I guess not. Damn it, I wish I could remember what this name of this game was. Yeah, I think that's it. Remnant from the Ashes? Where you were kinda like were... it was like a post-apocalypse with like Cthulhu's world's trying to overtake ours, and you're like going through portals to different worlds to try to like break the connection or something.
Mr. Muraoka was known for his strict teaching methods and is said to have had constant friction with his students. The
Well,
police
here it
will be
is.
pursuing this line of inquiry and are planning to begin a large-scale investigation tomorrow. We now turn to our reporter at the scene for more details.
News is livelier than usual.
Dad won't be coming home again today.
Hey, you should try another magic trick. Move a finger on your right hand to your left hand.
Do it again! Do it again!
This time you move a finger on the left hand to your right hand by doing the exact same motion.
Moved! Hey, how did you do that? Tell me!
Nanako seems to have cheered up. But Nanako to bed and decided to call it a night as well. This place.
Welcome.
Oh, I think we just unlocked the
quite some
multi-persona fusions. Seems you've been called to the Velvet Room.
Do not be alarmed. You are fast asleep in the real world. I have summoned you within your dreams. How are things proceeding? Are you gradually drawing nearer to a solution to the mystery?
Yeah, it was fun. I'm not the biggest fan of its randomization, though, just for the fact that you have to, like, replay the game multiple times just to see possibly a new boss fight or something. Like with the DLC stuff, it adds, like, a region and a whole bunch of stuff, but you're not necessarily gonna get to play it unless you luck out. It's just kinda, eh?
Excellent.
The season has changed, but your future is not yet closed. In time, a path will open to you.
Our true reason for calling you here tonight is to provide a new form of assistance to help you achieve just that. Fusing personas. Have you been using our services diligently?
Welcome back, Lycan. I always miss it when you're gone.
The aid we will henceforth provide is an advanced form of fusion. I speak of the power to fuse 4 or more personas at once. I am quite certain that this will enable you to command even stronger powers.
Dun 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 dun, new fusion.
Your
And some of them
journey
are
will
broke as
soon reach
hell.
its climax. And as a result, many challenges, which I cannot foresee at present, await you. Most interesting. Well, until we meet again, farewell.
Yep.
Yo!
I can't believe it. Our homeroom teacher was killed. Couldn't get that much sleep yesterday. How about you? Are you alright? Oh, if we start getting depressed over something like this, we'll never catch the killer, huh? Oh yeah, this means we'll be getting a new homeroom teacher. Wonder who it'll be. Well, I'm pretty sure they won't be able to find anyone worse than King Moron.
Hey, is that stuff about King Moron for real?
It was on TV, right? It must be true.
Good morning. I'm Noriko Kashiwagi, your new class teacher starting today. You all probably know already, but now that Mr. Morooka has passed away, I'll be taking good care of you instead.
And they got a new teacher, like, hella fast. How did she, like, apply? They probably did interviews, etc., and they already get her.
Okay, why don't we start off with a moment of silence for Mr. Morooka? Close your eyes, everyone.
Oh yeah, well, honestly, it's probably not gonna get to that for a while. I mean, have you seen the freaking release schedule for February and March? It's freaking insane! Not to mention freaking Battle Network remaster and collection is coming out in April.
So, our regular exams are still on track for next week. As your principal said, it's times like these when the schedule is most important, Nori-chan. It must be tough for you, but that's what it means to become an adult, little...
I already can't stand her.
First King Moron and now Kashiwagi? How much worse can it get?
Well, okay, so 16th, we got the Final Fantasy Theater Rhythm is coming out to, like, Switch and everything, so that'll be fun. Then there's Like a Dragon Ishin or Yakuza Ishin, either way. So yeah, that's coming out the 21st, I want to say. 24th has freaking Octopath Traveler 2. Damn it, there was something else coming on in February too. Damn it, I can't remember what game it was that came on the same day. Either way. Then in March, we got, Wo Lan Lost Dynasty, which is basically, think Neo, except it's in, like, Chinese, Romance of the Three Kingdoms time period, or Dynasty Warriors, for those who know those games. Then there's also, Atelier Ryza 3. There was something else there, too. But now I'm blanking. And then again in April, we've got Battle Network Collection coming out, which will be awesome. Love those games.
Oh, and one more thing. That idol in our first year class, Ms. Kujikawa, was it? In person, she's nothing like she seems on TV, so don't get your hopes up, okay? What's so great about an idol anyway, right, class? She's just a piece of inexperienced jailbait.
I mean, it's not really jailbait for, you know, kids in high school. Ms. Kashiwagi is ranting on and on.
What's up with her? Does she think she's Rosette's rival?
She doesn't stand a chance against Rosette. I mean, I heard Kashiwagi is on the wrong side of 40.
You can hear your classmates
I
gossiping.
bet King Moron would have been ecstatic to hear Rosette had enrolled here. Someone told me they saw him buying Rise's pinup book.
That sounds kind of pervy. He annoyed the hell out of me, but I feel bad that he got killed.
Oh god, those two.
Oh, you know what? Rosette was on a striptease show.
Huh? A striptease? Dude, if that was true, the paparazzi would have been all over it.
I'm serious, but the reception went bad right when it was getting to the good part. It was on that midnight channel everyone keeps talking about.
You actually believe that crap? How friggin' dense are you? Trust me, you were dreaming it.
The rumor about the Midnight Channel is spreading further.
We'd better wrap this case up quick. Anyways, let's meet up later. Don't make any plans for this afternoon.
Ugh, finals are next week. It's been a while since I failed any subjects.
Well, there's always time to
By
begin
a
again,
while, you
GA.
mean all the time?
Shut up! Like you've ever seen my scores!
But GA always has above average marks in the subjects that she doesn't fail.
Hey, why'd you tell him? My score's just... very... Yeah, that's it. Rise-chan, you too?
Sorry, I'm not laughing at you. It's just, I thought it would take me a while to make any friends at my new school.
Too bad we met under such awful circumstances.
Oh yeah. What do you guys think about King Moron's case? He didn't show up on the Midnight Channel even once.
If this person had been inside the TV, I would have sensed it. My nose isn't as sharp now, but I can tell that much.
But they found the body on a foggy day again, right? They said on the news that that crime scene was just the way it was for that announcer and Saki-senpai.
I really wonder about the culprit's motives. Why was Mr. Muraoka targeted?
Hope it wasn't personal. Because there's way too many people who ate a King Moron's guts.
But didn't you say it's people who get famous on TV who are targeted? If the killer's choosing targets by watching TV, I picture him as someone who doesn't know the victims at all. I don't think it's worth trying to figure out motives for that type. There are too many people who hold grudges against you for no reason, even if...
You sound like you speak from experience, Rise-chan. But with King Moron, he didn't appear on the Midnight Channel or the regular TV. I don't get this at all.
Man, 2 victims in a row from our school. That's gotta set off the police's alarm bells. They're not gonna leave any stones at school unturned.
You know, to be honest, somewhere deep inside, I thought maybe King Moron was the killer. The news says that he was the second victim from Yasogami High, but we all know that's not the case. And I've heard him say more than once that so-and-so deserves to die. But now, I feel bad that I doubted him. He was a capital A asshole, but that doesn't justify killing him. And not just King Moron. I feel sorry for all the victims. I can't forgive the killer, no matter what.
Well, we'll do what we can, for King Moron's sake too.
And we'll just keep calling him King Moron even though we're kinda mourning his death.
At this rate, you have to figure that the killer has something to do with the school, right? So why don't we split up and...
That won't be necessary.
You?
There is no need to examine the case of Mr. Muraoka any further.
Why's that?
Apparently, the police have found a suspect. It would be best to let them handle the case from here.
How do you know?
I'm on this case as a special investigator, by request of the prefectural police.
What?
They found a suspect? Who is it?
As to his name, I haven't been informed. I do know that he is a high schooler. It isn't public knowledge yet, but he isn't a student of your high school. It seems they are quite confident that this boy is the killer. They have testimonies directly linking him with the incident. I expect it's only a matter of time before he is apprehended. Soon this case will be solved, and your town will once again be its peaceful, rustic self.
Because this is a video game, I'm certain that the police will capture this guy off camera without our involvement in any way, shape, or form. We will not have to go through a whole dungeon in order to solve this. Nope.
The suspect is a high schooler? Alright, so why come tell us? That's confidential info, right? Why run right here and spill it?
Your game will soon reach its end. I felt I should at least let you know that.
The game's already ending, but we've only had 3 dungeons! Thanks for the notice.
You don't deny, then, that you have involved yourselves in the matter? Well, no matter. I have no reason to say anything further.
A game? Aren't you the one who thinks of this as a game? I don't care if you're a special investigator or an amateur sleuth. All you're doing is solving mysteries. What could you possibly know about us? You're the one who's playing a game here.
One of the victims? She meant a lot to me. How could I possibly treat this like a game? Plus, we made a promise.
Yosuke.
A game. That may be quite true.
Why so understanding all of a sudden?
Oh, I get it. I was wondering why you'd be wandering around like this when the police have a suspect. What, did they get rid of you now that they have their man? Is that why you came here? You were lonely?
Detectives normally aren't involved with arrests, and we never harbor any special emotions regarding a case either. Still, it is rather unfortunate that people are only attentive so long as our services are required. But then, I'm accustomed to it.
I'm sure nothing like this will come up when you guys have to come rescue me later. Nope.
Much about this case was perplexing, but its solution was surprisingly simple. Well then, I'll be going now.
What was that about? He just said his piece and left? He said they have a suspect. But is this really gonna solve everything?
Who knows?
I'll decide to call it a day.
Welcome home!
Alrighty. Now we get to go back to business as usual until finals. Wait, what? Guess I missed this. So what is it this time? Blessed Hands. So I recall that's the accessory that gives the Divine Favor skill, so that like your heals do 50% more or something like that. Oh, we do have Gadon for passing around Growth 2. Both those options are actually not that bad. Guess we'll go with Blessed Hands, because again, I do have Gadon for passing that stuff around. Emily, this is only really... Whoa, what? I bought Fire Things from Tanaka. Got it. Kinda study. Oh, sweet, triple. I was even thinking that this time around I wouldn't even bother trying to force it, since I was pretty sure that we wouldn't really need to worry about it. Every student's talking. Finals start next week. Senpai, you look pretty down. That's not good for you, you know? Once they're over, summer vacation isn't far behind, right? Shut up, puny underclassmen. I have to study for my college entrance exams. Once you're a third-year student, you'll get a taste of what it's like to take tests all year. Remember guys, the finals are starting next week. If you fail, you have to attend our lovely summer school. Anyway, today we're going to talk about sex linkage. Sex linkage inheritance is dependent on allosomes. To say it simply, it's genetic inheritance that's caused by whatever decides if you're male or female. An example is calico cats. Calico cats are almost entirely female. Not that there aren't any boys, but apparently there's only one out of every several tens of thousands. Maybe that rare male calicos are very popular with the ladies. The lecture intently. More knowledge! Oh, and other side quests are back up. Guess we can start picking those up, and Oh, playing some Pokemon Go, right? Good luck! Nope, she doesn't have anything today. Here. Should also check the third floor, right? Yeah, of course, there wouldn't be anybody here. Is it's... Oh no, it's thunderstorming. I'm not entirely certain what, like, the... Like, what effect that has. Like, I know, like, some of them actually change stuff in dungeons, but I'm not entirely certain what it does. What do you want this time? Silver lump. Wait. To make sure none of these will require killing the freaking hands. Silver lump. Oh, that's in Marukyuu. Where's going? This will try to pick up. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. Wait, did we turn in Hermit for fighting the dog? Yeah, remember. Oh, okay, we haven't picked up the next one. Please give me some friends. Oh, we can't meet this kid on a rainy day. Locke seems happy. I'm pretty sure he doesn't show up outside, especially on a frickin' thunderstorm day. As I recall, it's a kid you run to. Today or the Samagawa floodplains. You gotta love how there's like NPCs just standing out in the rain, not giving a fuck. Do you guys really have nothing going on in your lives that you just stand around in freaking thunderstorms outdoors? Got nothing.
Oh,
Yeah, we already know about her.
yes.
Stay together with Yukiko. Nice gains. Yukiko, we're here together. Why don't I help you with the subject you have trouble with and vice versa? Would you like to go first, Rion-kun? Able to get more studying done by teaming up with Yukiko. We got a greatly increased one there.
Welcome.
Study ... Not today. We're gonna go talk about murder!
Give me a break.
That fly over your head? I forgot everything I learned in high school. You did invite me over for dinner that one time. Fine, but just today, alright? As a Dojima resident with Adachi. It's stunning. Wait, no, I don't even want to look at yours. Too complicated looking. Maybe we could help with Nanako-chan's. Really? You would? I have some homework, a book review. Oh, those are really easy if you know what to do. You don't have to read the whole thing. Just read the notes in the back and then summarize those. You don't? But my teacher said read it and write what you think. Don't worry about that. We have to be efficient here. Are you the same way? What a bad older brother. Adachi's laughing heartily. Big bro, are you a punk? Come on, Nanako-chan, bring your book. It wasn't a review. I just have to read and then get a mark from a grown-up saying I did. Okay, that's easy enough. Oh, Mark, Dojima-san's gonna be late today. Will you give me one, Adachi-san? Okay, if you're good, I'll draw you a big flower. I want one. Alright, then get started. Once in a deep, deep forest near a small, small river, there lived a pink alligator. Nanako is reading intently, and that's a Persona 3 reference right there. And so no one remembered the pink alligator. Even today, the lake is shining the way it always did. The end. My god, this is a bleak and depressing story. Who thought to have the 10-year-old read it? Oh, you're done? Do I get a big flower? Yeah, sure, I'll give you one. Yay, a flower! What about you? Don't you have anything you want me to draw a flower on? You're no fun. Are you really related to Nanako-chan? Never mind. You look mature, but you're still in high school, you know. I'm not saying you should be me, but if something happens, you shouldn't hesitate to bring it to a grown-up. You tell that Adachi worries about you. Feel like you know Adachi a bit more. Jester 5. Man, I'm tired. Mind if I take a little nap? That old lady brought me some photos of potential matches. She kept insisting I see these girls because they're nice, and I had to do overtime because of it. Like I'll never ever get married. You don't want to get married? Marriage is where fun goes to die. You understand in about 20 years, Nanako-chan. I had to think of it. Dojima-san will be a father-in-law to whoever Nanako-chan decides to marry. Yeesh, that's certainly gonna put a damper on her chances. Really? There's no way. Sorry, Nanako-chan. No. I don't want to get married either. I don't like people with holes in their socks. I don't have holes in my socks. You did the other day. Three of you spend an enjoyable evening together.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, it's an emergency. Yukiko forced herself under your umbrella.
Thank you.
Thank you. I couldn't find my folding umbrella. Because I always have one in my bag. Oh, did I use it when I was with Chie? Sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. I'm a little nervous. What if people start to talk? Really? That's alright with you. I guess it's fine with me too. Just kidding. Hope it stops raining by the time school gets out. You all seem really sad. I know it's tough. Still can't believe Mr. Morioka was taken from us. The faculty office is still in shock too. We can't solve about it all day. Today we're gonna put the physical back in education. We're gonna play rugby. Don't even think about getting lazy because it's hot. Sweet Jesus. How many broken bones are we gonna have at the end of the day? It's hot, but run! Keep running, sweating, then eat shaved ice. Because the shaved ice you eat after exercise is the best. Brain freeze! Ah, yeah! Haha! You seem to be cool, Bahu. Answer me while running. What is the medical term for brain freeze? Sweet Jesus, does anybody know these words? Does anybody know how to, like, pronounce half of them? There's intracranial hypothermitis, neurocapillary constriction, sphenopalatine ganglion neuralgia, trigeminal nociception? I guess? I don't know. This is the right answer, though. Yes, fantastic. It's sphenopalatine ganglioneuralgia. When you eat something cold like shaved ice, it constricts the flesh around the trigeminal nerve. That's the nerve that tells your brain that your forehead hurts until you think your forehead hurts. Alright, can see you're all sweating hard. The more you sweat, the better the shaved ice will be when you're done. Is there actual shaved ice? Alright, let's go find the kid, and apparently he is at the Samigawa floodplain there. Well, I don't have any money. You're not here for anything else then, are you? I don't have any friends, and nobody ever wants to talk to me. He doesn't have any friends. Perhaps he's the one who wrote the email request that the fox showed you. Everyone talks about things I don't know about. Right now they're all collecting stickers. I have a sticker too, but they all said everyone has that one. If I had a rare sticker, I bet they become my friends. Well, he wants a rare sticker so we can make friends. Mister, is that a sticker? Better of your desires. This sticker can do that, then I'm sure to make friends. Mister, can you give me this sticker? Hey, thank you. I'm sure to have lots of friends now. Well, he ran off cheerfully. Will he make lots of friends? You should ask him another time. Alrighty, now let's go hang out with Yukiko.
Yes.
Yo looks happy. The one we skipped through earlier. Because I didn't do it, because we were technically ahead in Priestess and we needed to catch up elsewhere. Yo brought you here saying she wanted to pay her respects. I come here every so often. It's nice and quiet. I visit here with the waitresses too, like before a big guest arrives. We make our annual Hatsumoto visits here. The exam term was here too. Once I leave this town, I won't be able to come here again, will I? I mean, I couldn't face my parents again. Yukiko looks sad. Oh, Yuki-chan!
Oh.
Kasai-san, what are you doing here? Take a little break after ordering from the liquor store. So now you know. Oh, I won't tell. Just kidding. Oh, is that the rumored boyfriend? I see, that hard work in the kitchen paid off, huh? It's not like that, Baka. Wow, your face is burning red. Well, I'll let you two be alone. Ace, I'm sorry about that. Oh, that was one of our waitresses. Oh, the wrong idea. I'm really sorry. Stop that. That kind of joke's not very funny. Yukio seems to be sweating unnaturally. Kasai-san is teaching me how to cook along with the other waitresses and chefs. I said I'd learn on my own, but I kept messing up. I burnt myself a couple of times. Please let us teach you, they said. It's usually the other way around, you know. They use at their break time for my lessons. They're so nice to me. When I was halfway successful one time, everyone gathered around and taste tested it, saying how good it was. I didn't know what to say. I was just so happy. Plus, I have my friends at school. All things considered, I'm pretty lucky. I want to do my best for everyone's sake. You sense the quiet passion in Yukiko's smile. You feel that you understand Yukiko even more. Rank 7. Now she can endure a mortal blow, too. I'm trying to leave, betraying those who've been kind to me. Can't help that, I suppose.
Bye.
We hung out with Yukiko and walked part way home together.
You're back.
Oh. Got our bliss hands, nice. That could work great with either me or Yukiko. Need to buy more seedlings, apparently. Alright, we're off to... Where goes the janitor? Crap, it's actually getting close to end time. Yeah, but it's just to spend time. There aren't really alternate ways to get points for devils, so you just have to, you know, use up sometimes. A nice 5 grand. I'm sure you're all feeling anxious knowing your homeroom teacher is deceased. Well, to be honest, us teachers are kind of afraid ourselves. The culprit is still on the loose. But there's no sense wasting time moaning about it. Let's get to work. They will be talking about Kobo Daishi or Kukai. First, look at this kanji. Hey, Hosoi-chan, is that a misprint in the textbook supposed to be that? Good eye, but no, this is the wrong kanji, but the book is supposed to print it this way. It's actually quoting Ryo-chan, quit staring at that the puppet and pay attention to the book. I do, yeah, the puppet. Which famous Heian monk famously used the wrong version of the kanji? Answer is Kukai. Yep, that's right, it was Kukai. You were listening after all. There's an old saying, even Kobo made mistakes in writing. Kobo is another name for Kukai, and this was the mistake he made. This happened when he wrote the name Altenmon on the frame of the Oten gates in the city of Kyo. But it wasn't until after they put the frame up that he knows that he missed the dot on the top of the character. Instead of taking the entire thing down to redo it, he added the dot by throwing his calligraphy brush at the gate. By the way, my wife made this doll for me by hand. Don't you think she did a great job making it look like me? And now we need to go talk to the kid again. You're the one who gave me the prize sticker. I showed it to them, but they said a grown-up sticker didn't count. You can have it back. Where am I supposed to find a rare kid sticker? I don't know any. Now we have to figure out who to get that from. And more tomato seedlings.
Oh.
Yep. Ain't advancing yet, but we just need one more and we're done. Oh good, that means we don't need Gur anymore and I can swap him out for Gadon. We are gonna need a son. We go ask Nanako. There's a boy looking for stickers that are popular among children. Maybe we should ask Nanako about them.
Wrong?
Big bro? A children's sticker? I'll go look. You a Tenkiri Man sticker. Should try giving this to the boy who wants friends. Oh, we can't actually continue anything with Nanako until we actually have maxed out expression. Oh boy. Are we up to with Justice? We're at 5. Man, that's a pretty low amount to just hardlock you out of the rest of her social link. Got the ingredients to make fried chicken. Let him make fried chicken. Il karage. You need the meat. What should you cover the chicken with? Potato starch. Frying well. It came out perfectly. It looks delicious. Cooking with gas. And it's GA time again, I think. Yep, invite GA. Oh good, so we're set to hit 9 with her. Alright, that's the lesson about the Mariana Islands. Let's take a breather and talk about something fun. Mariana Islands are in the area of the ocean where typhoons are born. There's a line on the map that typhoons can never cross. Let's see, Ryom-kun, you've blended into this class a little too well. Which line can a typhoon never cross? The equator. Yes, that's correct. I'm surprised you knew that one. Typhoons are moved by global air currents called atmospheric circulation. If one forms in the northern hemisphere, it moves north. If it forms in the south, it moves south. That's why a typhoon can never cross the equator. Isn't that interesting? Make sure you tell your parents that I'm an interesting teacher, okay? Feedback like that affects my paycheck. Just kidding, let's continue the lesson. More knowledge. Let's see, we need to go talk to the kid again. I have another one, and I do believe a new set of books is available too. Man of history! Oh hey, want to speed up vegetable harvesting. Alright, I think that's all the side stuff. And for Ignan with GA. Finished today's training and decided to stop by with GA.
Today is steak bowl day! Just you wait!
I don't have any more.
For some reason, this one gets voiced.
Tell me they're at it again! Let's go! What are you up to?
Huh? Aw, not her again.
I know how to handle this bitch.
You look like you got something planned.
Help!
Hear that, Chie-chan? He wants help.
How do you know my name?
We ran into the guy you saved last time, had a friendly conversation. He told us all kinds of stuff, like where you live and about that precious Yukiko-san of yours.
What are you trying to pull?
Oh, I'm just gonna have a little chat with this kid. Stay put, okay? Cause who knows what'll happen to Yukiko-san if you get in our way.
Man, that's nasty.
It's nasty! Things aren't looking good. Apparently what we choose here doesn't actually matter.
Alright, so it's okay to rip these punks a new one?
Yeah, he seems agitated.
You sure about that? So you don't care what happens to your loved ones?
You don't care about your face?
Fine, then hit me. You're pissed at me, right? Then why don't you just take a swing at me? I won't fight back. Be my guest. The face, the gut, just pick a target as hard as you want. Come on!
Freak. What's with this bitch? She for real? Whatever, man. Let's go.
And they were never heard from again.
You.
Huh? Oh,
Honestly, why don't we just call in Kanji? He could handle this.
My heart's still pounding. Was that stupid of me? Thanks.
Seems Chie is embarrassed.
It might have been stupid, but I wanted to save them. That kid, Yukiko. How I feel about this isn't fake. I really want to protect them.
Chie smiling gently. You feel your relationship with Chie has grown yet deeper. Rank 9. Only one more, we can be done with one of these. And Chie will now die for you.
Well, I also want to protect you. I might be a little flaky and maybe you don't even need protecting. But I want to protect you.
Mood is right. What should you do? And this is obviously the girlfriend prompt. Which they say to take number 1 here.
Yep.
She is definitely not my girl.
So, let's have some steak!
I need some rebound steak right now. We ate with Chie and went home together.
Welcome back.
Alrighty. Save. And we'll call it a night after we've successfully friend-zoned Chie. So, thanks to everyone who came on out. Hope you'll join me again next time. Which we should be making it into Mitsuo's dungeon, I think. Hopefully. So, see y'all later.